your friend's pregnant, what should you do? Now, if you're a fellow mom, you probably know what you can and cannot do, but if you don't have children, this is a bit of a advice video on what you can do to really help your pregnant friend, because trust me, they want you around and they will appreciate that phone call and text from you. One of my fellow mom friends said this to me. She's a mom of two, absolutely incredible mother. If she watches this video, she'll know I'm talking about her. She said to me, you really realize who your friends are after you have a baby. That is 110% true. You really realize like who cares about you, who really loves you, who cherishes you, and who really makes an effort with you. No matter what you've been through in the past, whatever your history is, you know who your friends are once you become pregnant and have a baby. And your ride or dies are there and the rest aren't. And that's the reality. And I didn't really believe that friend of mine. I was a bit like, you know what she's talking about, okay, cool, she made that statement, makes sense. And now as a mother, I really get it. I really do get it. Ask your pregnant friend or your new mom how they are. Like, don't ask them about the baby all the time. But I do feel like once you become a mom, your identity becomes a mom. Like, people just assume that's like your new identity, and it can feel like people are always just like asking about the baby, want to see the baby, want to hold the baby. I, a lot of the time, especially with my pregnant friends, will try and make an active effort to ask how they are feeling. How are they doing? Are they okay? Is their mental health okay? How are they feeling? How's their back pain? Just because you want to make that person feel important, because having a baby is not your be-all and end-all. That's not your new identity going forward, even though it can feel like that is the reality. Check in with your friend, because that friend was your friend first before she became a mom. I, would have a lot of people tell me, oh, let me know if you need anything. Like, let me know if you need anything. And I'm really not hearing much else from them. Like, go and see your mate. I'm gonna come round on Thursday evening and I'm not gonna stay for long, but I'm gonna have a coffee together, we're gonna have a nap, or I'm gonna come and pick you up and we're gonna go do something together and have dinner together, for example. Especially like if it's your first baby, you do not need to be at home looking after another child. Ask them if they need any help. Like, when you go around, don't be a hindrance, be a help. Help clean up. I'm not saying go and scrub their toilet. If you're that close and you love them, maybe you will. Everybody who knows me knows I love cheese, I love coffee, I just love some girly chat. There was a time when I was pregnant, one of my really close friends came around, and I don't see her that often, but when I do see her, it's literally like life-changing. She puts my friendships like into perspective for me. She came around, she was like, okay, cool, I just want to let you know, is it cool that I go for your cupboards? I'm like, yeah, no issue there. She came, she cooked me and Rish lunch. We didn't basically lift a finger. She brought the aniseed and like few little herbal bits and pieces, peppermint oil because I had really bad nausea, and made a hot drink for me because I wasn't feeling that great. Honestly, that's the kind of friend you need. That is the kind of friend you need during pregnancy, and that's the kind of friend you should be during pregnancy. And the reason why I'm making this is also because of me. Like, I am not the most loving friend. Like, I don't give as much love as I like to receive. Like, now I'm not saying go to their house and cook them a meal. Maybe bring them a meal. Maybe bring them a drink. Maybe, ask them what do they need. Just help out. You want to basically make that person feel loved. Sending a text message to somebody and say, let me know if you need something, is not. Leaving it in a pregnant woman's court or a new mum's court to say, let me know if you need anything, is not great, because they don't know always when they need something. They don't even know they need something until somebody's there doing it for them and helping them out, or really going out of their way to just sit with them and have a conversation with them, or calling them and saying, hey, like, just want to see how your day was. Sometimes it's not a huge thing. It might be just a little thing. That little thing will go so far for someone who's going through such a big life-changing event. For me, when I was pregnant, I was really tired. I wanted my house to be clean. It was never really clean as much as I needed it to be. I barely cooked during my whole pregnancy. My mom and my mother-in-law would bring a lot of food over, and we used to get a lot of takeaway, which is probably not the best. But if I had people who were closer to me who, offered to like kind of drop me food or things like that, like, I would have been really, really grateful for that. And sometimes, like, it's not about the person asking, it's just about doing, and a midwife told me that. Like, a midwife said to me, she's like, I don't have kids, but I know what it's like, you know, work in this environment. When my friends have babies, I literally go to their house, I take a meal, and I'm like, okay, you hold the baby and you cuddle the baby and you relax. I'm gonna just do a couple of bits and pieces around the house. I'm not that type of person to go to somebody's house and help, but I will try. And that's it. Like, it's just the endeavor, it's just the effort. That's just all a new mom or new mom to be wants to see. What I'm trying to say is that pregnancy is physically and mentally life-changing experience. Just check in and show that you care. Did you have a good experience? Did you not? Like, was there more that people could have done for you? But my fellow mama friends, you know, who are, and you've been my support and my rock, and the ones of you who are not yet mothers and probably will soon be, thank you too, because you know who you are. What my friend said was right, you really do learn who your true friends are after having a baby.